Welcome back to the Paranormal Ink Ohio Podcast. I'm your host, Ed, and tonight we're stepping into one of the most mysterious and unsettling phenomena reported around the world. They appear in bedrooms, they stand in hallways, they watch from dark corners, sometimes they run across roads, only to vanish into the air. People call them shadow people. For centuries, witnesses from every culture have described seeing black human-like figures that seem darker than darkness itself. Some are harmless observers, others inspire overwhelming terror. A few are said to communicate or even physically interact with those who encounter them. But what are they? Are they ghosts, interdimensional beings, demons, spirits? Or is there a scientific explanation hidden somewhere in the darkness? Tonight we're going to examine every major type of shadow figure reported across history and modern paranormal investigation. Turn off the lights, settle in, and let's begin. What are shadow people? Shadow people are generally described as dark humanoid forms that appear solid, black. Unlike ordinary shadows, they often move independently of any light source. Witnesses report seeing them standing motionless, walking through walls, peeking around corners, watching silently, running at impossible speeds, vanishing instantly. Millions of people worldwide claim to have experienced it. Some encounters last only a second, others continue for years. The first type we're going to talk about is the Watcher. The most common shadow entity is known simply as the Watcher. It rarely approaches. Instead, it observes from doorways, hallways, closets, or the foot of a bed. Witnesses often describe no facial features, human height, completely black appearance, and silent behavior. Many investigators believe these figures simply observe rather than interact. Some speculate they may be spirits studying the living. Others believe they may exist in another dimension and accidentally become visible. The second type, one of the other most talked about, is the Hat Man. Perhaps the most famous shadow figure ever reported is known as the Hat Man. He is almost always described the same way: a tall, wearing a wide-brimmed hat, long trench coat or cloak, completely black silhouette. Thousands of unrelated witnesses from different countries describe nearly identical appearances. Some claim he appears during sleep paralysis. Others insist they were fully awake. The Hat Man rarely speaks. He simply watches. Many experiencers report overwhelming fear before even seeing him. Some investigators believe he feeds on fear. Others think he may be a powerful spirit or interdimensional traveler. Number 3, the red-eyed shadow people. These are among the most terrifying reports. Unlike ordinary shadow figures, these entities pose a threat. They also possess glowing red eyes. Witnesses often report extreme dread, sudden temperature drops, electrical disturbances, feelings of being threatened. Paranormal researchers sometimes associate these beings with darker entities. However, no evidence conclusively proves they are evil. Many stories remain purely coincidental. Number 4, child shadow figures. Some people report seeing children made entirely of shadow. These figures may run through hallways, giggle softly, peek around furniture, disappear instantly. Some investigators believe these may be child spirits. Others suggest they are residential hauntings replaying past events. Unlike adult shadow figures, witnesses often describe curiosity rather than aggression. Number 5. Crawling shadows. These reports involve entities moving on all fours. Witnesses describe impossible movements, crawling on ceilings, climbing walls, moving spider-like, crossing rooms unnaturally fast. Such encounters are relatively rare, but are reported worldwide. They often leave witnesses deeply shaken. Number 6. Hooded figures, often mistaken for monks or the Grim Reaper. Hooded shadow beings wear long cloaks with deep hoods. Their faces cannot be seen. Some appear near cemeteries. Others appear inside homes. Many cultures have legends involving hooded spirits acting as guardians or messengers. Number 7. Smoke shadows. Unlike solid figures, these appear almost like living smoke. Witnesses describe black mist that swirls through rooms, forms into human shapes, dissolves into thin air. Some paranormal investigators believe these may represent spirits gathering energy. Others suggest natural explanations invoking vision disturbances. Number 8. Running shadows. Many drivers report seeing someone dart across the road. They slam on the brakes, but then they look again. Nothing is there. These running shadows have been reported near forests, cemeteries, and abandoned locations. Some believe they are residual energy repeating endlessly. Number 9. Mirror shadows. Occasionally people claim to see movement only in mirrors. A figure may stand behind them. When they turn around, nothing. But the mirror still shows someone there. These accounts remain among the rarest and most disturbing paranormal reports. Number 10. Corner shadows. These entities stay in peripheral vision. The instant someone turns to look directly, they're gone. Scientists suggest peripheral vision errors could explain many cases. Believers argue these beings exist just outside normal perception. Why do shadow people appear? Several theories attempt to explain the phenomenon. The first theory is ghosts. Some paranormal researchers believe shadow people are simply human spirits lacking enough energy to fully manifest. Instead of appearing as detailed apparitions, they appear only as dark silhouettes. Theory number 2. Interdimensional beings. Another popular theory suggests shadow people originate from another dimension. Brief overlaps between realities could make them visible. Theory number 3. Demonic entities. Certain traditions interpret aggressive shadow figures as demonic manifestations. Reports involving aggression, nightmares, or intense fear often fuel this belief. However, these interpretations vary widely and are not universally accepted. Theory number 4. Residual energy. Some investigators think certain shadow figures replay emotional events much like recordings. These entities may not even be aware of living observers. Theory number 5. Sleep paralysis. Medical researchers point to sleep paralysis. During this condition, individuals awaken while the brain remains partly in a dream state. Hallucinations involving dark figures are surprisingly common. This explanation may account for many, but not necessarily all reports. Theory number 6. Optical illusions. The brain constantly fills in missing visual information. Low light conditions can cause harmless shadows to appear human. Fatigue and stress may increase these experiences. Can shadow people harm you? Most reports involve observation only. People frequently describe being watched but not attacked. Claims of physical interaction exist, but they remain unverified. Many investigators advise remaining calm rather than reacting with panic. Fear can intensify both paranormal interpretations and physiological responses. let's talk about some of the famous shadow people cases. Across the world, shadow figure sightings have been reported in historic prisons, hospitals, battlefields, private homes, hotels, forests, and ancient castles. Even experienced paranormal investigators have reported witnessing unexplained dark figures during investigations. I have multiple times on many investigations. Yet definitive proof remains elusive. It's very hard to capture a shadow person. You can, and I have, and lots of investigators have. But proving it is a whole different story. Cultural beliefs. Many cultures have their own versions. In some Native American traditions, dark spirit beings appear in folklore. Middle Eastern traditions speak of supernatural beings made from smokeless fire. European legends include black apparitions that foretell tragedy. Despite different names, the descriptions are often remarkably similar. Are shadow people misunderstood spirits, visitors from another reality, psychological phenomena, or something science has yet to explain? No single answer satisfies every case. The mystery continues to grow as thousands of new reports emerge each year. Perhaps the most chilling thought is this: if you ever caught a glimpse of someone standing silently in the corner of your room, maybe you weren't imagining it. Maybe something was watching. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Paranormal Ink Ohio Podcast. If you've had an encounter with a shadow person or unexplained figure, share your story. Become a part of our growing archive of real paranormal experiences. Until next time, keep questioning, keep investigating. And if you wake in the middle of the night and see a dark figure standing in your doorway, you might want to ask yourself one question: who's really watching who? I'll see you guys again in the next one. Thank you so very much for being here. I love each and every one of you.